The constraint of the pandemic has had us look at what we have, what we need, and what we want. And I think that you were sharing a little bit about that. I was hearing that it really reduces down to what it is that do we really need versus what it is that we want.
All right. Yeah. Having the privilege of speaking in front of so many organizations, top organizations, and coaching executives that run those, one of the things that I've been talking to folks about a lot lately is around fulfillment and meaning. And what does that mean? And I think prior to the pandemic, I believe everybody was just kind of running fast and doing stuff to do stuff and working really hard and going to bed exhausted and waking up tired. And I just feel like that really is a pandemic. That is a lot of people doing that. And I feel that what this did is gave us a chance to reset and go, wait a minute, man, life is very precious. Our time on earth is limited. And what do we need to do to wake up excited and go to bed fulfilled? And to me, that has been my calling in my life, is to help people discover that for themselves. And one way that that's been happening is realizing how important guiding principles are. That after studying for the last 25 years the most top visionaries, extraordinary leaders, and pioneers of all different industries, one of the commonalities that they all have is that they're really clear about what governs their lives. They're not living by blind chance and magic. They're really clear about their operating principles. And what I've discovered during this time is when I ask people what their guiding principles are, most people's guiding principles, they have a vague idea of them, but they haven't taken time to really define them. So if they are walking around and leading people and governing organizations with a vague idea of what really matters to them, man, their lives become so much more complicated. They're not sure when to say yes. They're not sure when to say no. They're living with a lot of anxiety and uncertainty. And what I've discovered with all these top leaders that I've met is that, look, a boat without a rudder drifts. And that's what's happening to a lot of people. They've got really designer boats, but they're drifting. And having a rudder is really knowing what those clear guiding principles are. And that's something that I think the pandemic gave us a chance to kind of question and ask ourselves what really mattered.
Thanks for stopping in and watching this video. If you found it helpful, you can find others just like it at the link below and subscribe while you're at it.